Okay, we're ready to talk about the traveler sheet. To view the traveler sheet, you're going to again click on the action button and scroll down to where it says Print Shop Traveler. You're going to click on that, and I am going to show you the sheet right now, as you can see, but please understand we do need to do a little bit of setup in the company setup in order to get the most out of our traveler sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Show Custom Print options. First off, notice how it says Show Custom checkbox option 1, and then there's an option 2, and then there's an option 3. Well, I have not set up what option 1 is, option 2 is, or option 3, and those are actually going to appear on the form in 3 columns here. So as you can see, I have them turned on, but it doesn't say anything, and then it doesn't show the columns. So we have to go set up that first. And then the other thing that we can set up is the verbiage here. We called it the Custom Traveler, but we thought maybe there's some shops that aren't going to like that word, the Traveler. So we're going to allow you to customize this to call the sheet whatever you want to call the sheet. All right, so let's go do that customization, and then we'll come back and check out all these options of the Custom Traveler sheet. And we're going to go back to that print settings option, and as you can see, there's the traveler option. So first and foremost, we need to give the travel sheet a title. Now, if you do like traveler, then you can call it ABC Company Traveler Sheet or XYZ Travel Sheet, whatever you want to call it here. I couldn't think of anything better, but I am going to add the company name. So I'm just going to call it the Artesia Travel Sheet. Now on each of the custom header options, I'm going to type in 3 options. I want it to hit the hands of the finishing department. I want it to then be QC'd, and then I want it to be packaged. So those are my 3 options. But keep in mind, each one of those header options is very character limited. So I'm going to type in finish in the first option. Then I'm going to type in QC on the next option, and then I'm just going to put pack on the last option. And it's going to automatically save, so we don't have to worry about that. Now let's head back to the traveler sheet. So here's our Acer America. Let's click on the Print Shop Traveler. Let's go click on the show options. And as you can see, now there's 3 columns there for the headers that I added, and notice that I added the name to the travel sheet option. Now that I have my 3 options created, I can now look to see, do I want to turn on the last 2 options, which is show the blank comment box at the end of the order. And it's literally just that, a box where somebody can handwrite in something specific to whether it was the finishing department, the quality control person, or the pack and ship department, whatever comment they may have on the order that they want to manually enter a note about, then I would turn on that show blank comment box. And then the show row comments is just that. It's, for example, on this particular order, remember we had the one medium white shirt that wasn't getting any embellishment. So I would click on that show row comments so that that would show up there. Okay, I've opened an order here so we can see how the custom travel sheet can be so beneficial to you. I'm going to go ahead and click on the hamburger icon, and then I'm going to go into the Print Shop Traveler, and I'm going to go up to the show custom options, and I'm going to turn on the show blank comment box, and I'm going to most importantly turn on the show row comments, and then I'll hit the apply button. All right, so what happened? Now I've got a little comment box at the bottom where any of my production folks can enter in comments, or anybody in the finishing, the QC, or the packing department can enter notes in. Obviously, they don't need a box and the word comment there to put notes on the travel sheet, but if you do want it turned on, you can. The most important thing that I did was I turned on the rower mark. And as you can see here, we added a message that says these shirts need to be individually polybagged. So whoever in the finishing department needs to now make sure all of these shirts get polybagged. If it gets to the QC department and the shirts aren't polybagged, well, then they're going to send it back to the finishing department because that's part of their QC check. So once the finishing department folds bags, puts it in the poly bag, they're just going to come through and go check, 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 check. Yes, we did all that. And then they'll probably draw a line through this because nothing really is applicable for those. And then QC will get it and they'll inspect the design, of course, and then make sure everything got polybagged, check, 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 check. And then pack and ship will then obviously make sure, again, everything looks good, everything was individually bagged, and then they're going to go ahead and ship out to the customer. And then all the while, each group that has touched the sheet, if they need to add any kind of comment there, they can. I hope this helps to explain the purpose of the traveler sheet, and I hope this becomes a great tool for you. Thanks for watching.